things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Entering play call screen. Coaching, keep pass catching up, ball. You have 5 options.
The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense.
Cornerback cat, coach suggestions. 3. Overflex. There are 2 categories. You have 18 option. Spread.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you can tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Brought down at the 38, it's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Lots of running room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They just keep firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
This time it's complete. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who you... Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18.
There are 2 categories. You have 24
a little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. At the 30, the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Entering play call, we have 7 options, 5, 4, return left is selected.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
You have 15 options, HB select.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Back to pass, it's Sayin. They're setting up the screen. Oh, a lot of space. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
They'll run it from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition of running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Sets up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
He didn't get big gains. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And they can't make the play on third down.
And this offense now, it's decision time. Man, they put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Working that left side now.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
To throw, it's Stockton. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Where are party in the first quarter, but already you get the feel this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Entering play call. Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering
Pressure on the quarterback. That's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why
it's a seam wide open. They get him out of bounds at the 45, and that is the way to jumpstart a drive.
21 options. Cover 3 sky is selected. Entering play call formation. There are 6 categories. There are temperature.
First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Coach suggestions. They'll go fire free.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Tate. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Shot slot option.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Shot slot option. Curl flats.
And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Sayin. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for room. It's Frazier. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
3 matches selected.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Spread.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Frazier. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Creates a little space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. A 4th down's coming.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down in the 35. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
Entering play call, you have 7 options. 5, 4, 2, return left is selected.
And the Dogs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and now will leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
Formation, there are 8 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Options set to Pro 18 plays. You have 8 options. High form is selected.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Their man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack. And
he's loose. Oh, there's the ball. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway and a big play for this defense.
I love those smash categories. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
6 categories.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Looking to throw at Stockton. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Coach suggestions.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
There are 6 categories.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Coach suggestion.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs. They're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Branch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
There are 6 subcategories.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Yes.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Delp. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Categories.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. He's going for the big play. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Taking it the other way. The 30. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6. Formation 3. Entering paused screen. You have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel. Challenge play stats. Entering, player stats, Teamuga. Rushing. Ohio State. Receiving. Blocking. Defensive. Entering pause. Challenge play is selected. Resume. Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Spread.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Turns it on down the left side. At the 20. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2.
You have 6 options.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Entering play call.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped dead just short.
And this is a no-brainer. It's 4th down. We're down multiple possessions. We got to make this happen. We got to get the first down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then we got to go fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down, because his offense responds like that.
Entering play
Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You'd love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
Coach suggestions.
The clock
There are 8
winds down to the
categories.
2-minute
You have
timeout, and
12
this offense
options.
will try to
Selected.
drain away the time and secure the victory. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
Spread.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And here's the thing, strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
That's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you're blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going to run it. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull off the game.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring it down. No possibility of yak on that one.
The offense will use a timeout clock and stop with 22 seconds
there are
left.
6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to over G24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 5 is selected.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Goes out of bounds at the and 13, and man, is this offense set up now.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8.
Options. Fake FG kicker flip selected.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
There are 6 categories.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the high